Good morning student, welcome to class 8 Geography Resources and Development. I am Shikha ma'am here. So, before we start about the second chapter, let's discuss what is resource. Anything that can be used to satisfy our need, it is a resource. And how many parts the resource are divided? Actually, resources are generally classified into three parts. The first one is a natural resource, second one is your human resource, and third one is your human made resource. So student, in this chapter we will read about the five major resources. And what are they? Land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife resources. Natural resources in which we get ample amount of things in our life. So the first thing we read about the land, which is the most important resource. The earth total land cover is about 30% of the total area of earth surface. So remember one thing, 30% is land and 70% is water. That is why earth is known as what? It is known as blue planet, or you all know that earth is called a blue planet. Why? Only because of this 70% of the earth is covered with the water. And we also know one thing, that the distribution of land throughout the world is uneven, which means every place is not same. We have mountains, then we have plains, we have plateaus, we have fold mountains, the other slots of mountains. We have forest, which is not much populated. So usually what? Usually is that river and river valley and plains, they are much populated. Why? Because they provided suitable land and suitable climatic condition for agriculture. So therefore these area were densely populated area of the world. Which area are densely populated area of the world? If the question is arise, the densely populated area of the worlds are what? They were the worlds are plains and river valley. Why? Because they have suitable land for agriculture, and second thing, it have moderate climate. Moderate climate means what? Neither too hot nor too cold. Okay. Now let's move to the next topic, and that is the land uses. The first question is, what is land uses? Okay. The use of land in many ways and for various purpose, which is commonly termed as land use. So land used in many ways for various purpose, which is commonly termed as a land used. Land used is for what? It is used for agriculture, mining, building houses, roads, setting up industries. The use of land is determined in two factors. One is known as a physical factor. Physical factor included the topography, the soil of that place, climate, availability of water. And human factor means what? Human factor included population, technology. Clear? So what is it, students? So we have to see land is just affecting two factors. The uses of land is affecting how many factors? It is affecting in two factors. One is known as what? Physical factors. Physical factors such as the topography, soil, climate, minerals, availability of water. So you see, if you run a business on a particular place, you have to see the first word, you have to see the physical factor of that place. Clear? And second and most important thing is that 57% area of India is used for agriculture. How many percent? That is 57%. So India is called what? Aggregate country, where agriculture is a primary activity. You can see the chart that is in your textbook also. Clear? Now 57% area of India is used for the agriculture. So India is called an aggregate country, where agriculture is a primary activity. Now land is divided into two parts. The first part is known as a private land, and second part is known as a community land. What is private land? Private land is owned by individual, or we can say that those land where individual is owner of it. Clear? Private land means what? Is owned by an individual or a family member and used for the personal purpose, like house is a private land. Community land means what? Community land is owned by community or for common use. Community land is also known as what? It is also called a common property. And here if I am taking the example, just take example of your park, amusement. These are what? Common property, community land. So community land means what? Is owned by a community for common uses and can be used by anyone in the society, anyone. Like collection of folder, fruits, nuts, medical herbs are also called a what? That is called a common property resources. I hope it is very clear. So classified land are classified on what? On the basis of ownership. Land can be classified in two parts. One is known as a private land and second one known as a community land. By the name you can be easily classified what is private land and what is a community. So we know that population increases day by day and the demand of land is increases day by day. This is a one big problem. And our duty is that how can we conserve our land resources? This is our first thing. The common method that we can be used to conserve our resources are land resources are afforestation. What is the meaning of afforestation? Afforestation means planting more trees and can help restore the forest cover. This process is known as afforestation. Now, the second thing is that regulate use of chemical pesticides, fertilizer, check on overgrazing. The government can play an active role in preserving the soil and land by making rules related to soil and land conservation, making the farmer educated regarding the negative aspects. Okay, so many plans were going on of overutilization of fertilizer and overgrazing. So these are the points in which we can be save our land and we can be conserve our land resources. Okay students, now let's move to the next topic, that is a soil. Soil means what? The thin layer of grainy substances covering the surface of the earth is called a soil. Soil is a thin layer, in which other words we can say that it is a thin layer of coarse and rough substances covering the earth's surface. It is called soil. It is very closely linked to the land. Very close relationship between a soil and a land. And you know one thing, land forms always determine on the types of soil. Soil is made up of what? Soil is made up of different things like organic matter, minerals, weather rock, which is found on the earth's surface. The long process of weathering, and when I am using the word weathering here, it is responsible for the formation of soil. But first of all, you should know what is the meaning of weathering here. Weathering means what? Weathering is a process, the breaking up and decay exposed rock by the temperature changes, frost action, plants, animal and human activity. This is known as what? This is known as a weathering. The right mix of minerals, organic matter make a soil fertile. If the question arises, how can we make the soil fertile? The right mix of minerals and organic matter make what? Make the soil fertile. Now see students, see the soil pics of soil profile. Soil profile refer to the layer structure which is spread from the parent rock to the top soil surface. The four layer of the soil profile is, the first layer is known as the topsoil with humus and vegetation. The second layer is known as subsoil with sand, slate and clay. The third layer is what? It is made comprises with the weather rocks material. Rocks are the result of what? It is break down and decay due to the changes in temperature, frost action, organism get weathered. It is very slow process and called, that is why it is called what? It is called weathering. Clear student? Now, factor of soil formation. Various factors affected the physical and chemical properties of soil. The major factors are the nature of the parent rock and the climate of that area. First of all, what is parent rock? Parent rock determine the color, texture, chemical properties, minerals. It determines that. Now second one is a climatic condition like temperature and rainfall. It determines the rate of weathering and the formation of humus. The other factor is known as a relief factor. Relief factor means what? It is determined the attitude and slope and accumulation of the soil. The third is your flora, fauna and microorganism. It affected the rate of humus, degrade the organic material, formation of soil, and humus is increasing the soil fertility. We all know that. This is the whole chapter is in your science also. Now microorganism play a very important role in soil nutrients cycle and minerals balance. It help in the process of what? This help in the process of decomposition, and we know that decomposition is help in what? That it increase the soil fertility. The last is the time. Time means what? Time determines the thickness of the soil profile. Soil formation is the result of the mixture of geoclimatic factor available. It takes hundreds of years to make just 1 centimeter of soil. This is very important. I just repeat it again. Soil formation is the result of the mixture of all geoclimatic factors. All the geoclimatic factor, it is a mixture of it and available and it takes hundreds of years to make just 1 centimeter of soil. How many years? 1 centimeter of soil. So now, thank you. The next topic we will discuss in the further video, in which we'll discuss about the degradation of soil, how can we conservation measure, method of soil conservation, water, then water cycle, uses of water cycle, and so on. So students, be safe and keep learning. Thank you. Bye. Take care.